Hello, 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 it me, it Vimbert. We're jumping right into it today because, we've got a lot to do. It's Pokeboomers time, it's that PvP goodness. There's a lot of stuff to do and I feel poorly informed on most of it because, I have not been good about watching my friends' streams, so I don't really know what kind of trouble I'm getting myself into. I just know that I need to surf to Island that, from what I'm familiar with it in Gen 2, is just kind of buried under, like, volcanic rocks. I have a level 47 gym cap, level 47 gym cap, level 47 level cap, Jesus. And, I have a... Revia has already left my lap. I have a... Wait, are there trainers down by the beach? Oh. Well, alright then. But, yeah, I need to get to Cinnabar, and we're just gonna be bumbling our way through this. Who knows how it'll go? Wow, yeah, there are trainers on the beach. Wild. Wait, you'll have a heart attack. Alright, away we go, right into it. Ah, yes, clearly the peak specimen of physical perfection. Here to inform me about, risks to my health with his glorious physique. Alright. So I imagine a lot of this session is just going to be Dragonair murders everything. Because she's the only one who has an electric move at present. But she also needs a lot of XP to level up, and I don't know that she's going to be that useful in the gym, so whatever. Ooh, that's chilly. Sea Route 19. Oh yeah, I also need to open up my Nuzlocke tracker because we are going to get some encounters. I've basically done zero fishing or surfing whatsoever, so this is probably not, like, optimal, but my thought process is basically like, I have Lapras, I have Wartortle, what the hell do I need water types for? That's probably not, like, optimal thinking, but whatever. Have to warm up before my swim. Ah yes, make sure you wait exactly 31 minutes or whatever it is after eating, and all those other lies that we were told. I actually don't know if that one's a lie, I've just heard that it's a lie, but I don't know. I barely go swimming anymore, which is a shame, honestly. Kinda miss it. But I always feel awkward doing it as, like, the old man that I've become, because usually it's like a really good way to be in shape, but I feel like, most public pools, it's just, like a bunch of kids, and here I am just like the one weird dude in his 30s without any kids, just swimming around, and I'm like, Kind of the same way I feel about going to, like, anime conventions sometimes, Like, I have a lot of fun, but inevitably there's, like, these 12-year-olds running around, and I'm like, oh god, what am I doing here? And, I mean, see, also, being a man of my age, playing Pokemon. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, it just weirds me out a little bit when I kind of, like, step back and think about it a bit. Oh, I am probably going to need some more Great Balls. I'm glad I paused to look at that, actually. That was probably going to screw me over. In very short order. Where's the mart around here? I believe we've set a new record for my poor, direction sense showing up. Also went Ultra Balls! Perfect! I was just wondering when I got those damn things. I also do have a Master Ball, but I don't think we'll be using that for a while. Maybe ever. I mean, probably just save that for Victory Road. The rule set does prevent us from catching any, legendaries, so, like, eh. It ain't like I can just roll up to Zapdos and be like, and you belong to me now. That reminds me, Zapdos. Zapdos is the thing I wanted. No, not Zapdos exactly, but I didn't want to get to the power plant. Because I can maybe get an encounter there to get an actual, like, electric type, which seems like it would be a good idea. You know. I need some kind of backup plan if I get Dragonair killed. Also, they're... You know. My friends have seen what I've been up to, and they don't lack for ice answers. So, I kinda need more things. You always need more things, and... God damn it. Really? I can approach from the south, right? Or is this going to be another one of those cuck Phantom moments? Ah, I'm already so productive. Oh wait, what's the opposite of that word? Oh, I'd have to go through the whole cave again. Alright. Guess Nappin' Fap gets to come out of the PC for like 5 minutes. Ugh. Gee, this just makes me feel really bad for Zed, because, like, if he'd found himself in that situation, that would have been so much time lost. Who will I probably not need? I need Bugtoad to surf. Golden Eyes, I guess? Okay, where is the old Nap and Fap? Oh, right, we're in the place where we need to go. Oh my god. I'm always throwing off my balance a little bit when I do one of these earlier streams, but I think it's the way to go. Because ideally I want to get almost everything done in one night. Ideally. Because, like, I have a lot of different games I want to play. Many of them being cursed, completely randomized games, as some of you may have seen. Also, I did want to talk briefly, but some of the guys made a little bit of a big deal about, you know, this is the first week we can access the birds, which we can't capture, but if we knock them out, then that provides us extra points for the... Really? I didn't fight this guy? Alright. What's his Pokemon gonna be, like, 21? Oh! Oh, sir. Your team is in for the worst battle of its life. Well, Kobe, this seems like a good opportunity. Get in there. Pathetic. But I will not be hunting the birds this week. Allow me to present a little bit of a TED Talk as to why. So, fighting the birds this early makes no sense. Because our point value does not go down if we wait to confront them. And therefore, the only benefit you would get from fighting them this early, which is to say, you know, being able to catch them, is negated because of our rules, because we aren't allowed to use them. Oh, perfect, there is a Pokemon Center here. Great. I can consign Nappin' Fap back into the digital hell. Nappin' Fap's like, no, please, I can be useful, please let me... I always wondered when I was a kid what all the Pokemon in the PC box got up to. Also... Huh, I guess I just have to, like... Let me just change boxes to be safe. Because Hugh told a story that makes me really nervous. Evening! Hey, Zed, I was actually, just about to talk about you a little bit. Middle of talking about, why I'm not going to be fighting the birds, because I think it's just unnecessary risk for no real gain. I know that it's a lot of XP at this point because there's a lot of level difference, but oh, I forgot to heal up. All it does is just, heighten the risk that Pokemon would suffer a KO taking them down, thus lessening the benefit I get from the additional points. So I think for me, I will save them all until the week where we do the Elite Four. And that'll be kind of like backloading a lot of stuff, basically, but there will be a need to grind up to get that level. I feel like that's fairly indisputable. And it'll just be a safer fight on the whole. I really don't want to lose any of the team I've currently got. I'm pretty happy with almost all of them. That one Pokemon knows who it is. So, yes, I am going to the... Oh, Gen 1 Surf theme is kind of nice. I am going to the power plant, but I'm just ducking in there to get an encounter. That's it. Oh, is this guy a trainer? Wow, are you a Pokemaniac too? Want to see my collection? Oh no. Run away, Game Vimbert! Actually, young me probably would have thought that dude was so cool with his hair over his one eye. Oh, okay, your Pokemon aren't at level garbage. Only just kind of. Oh, Lickitung. I'm not even sure what to do with you. Thunderbolt? Time to lick that tongue. There's so many horrible names you could give to a Lickitung. Welcome, Bodley. I'm not angry. Thank you for the money, chump. Okay, so this is, yes, power plant. Who is going to be a... I think most of them in here are electric type. Rhea resists electric. The only issue is if they'd be a self-destructor, so maybe I lead with Cuckfanto. I maybe should have thought this through a little more thoroughly. No, Rhea should be safe. Alright, let's see who I can get in here. Kobe's still here, yep. Ugh. It's a Magnemite. Alright. Rhea, do some damage. If you kill it, I'm not gonna care that much. I know, that's a lot of damage. If I KO it, I KO it. Perfect. You are only worthy of a Great Ball. Alright, so I've caught a garbage Pokemon I'm never going to use. If anyone has a good suggestion for it, updating my Nuzlocke tracker here. I'm open to suggestions. If not, I'll come up with something. Uses anti-gravity to stay suspended. Appears without warning and uses Thunder Wave and similar moves. R2-D2? Alright. Fair enough. I was actually thinking of, I was thinking about naming it Juggalo, because, you know, their old song about, like, magnets. R2-D2 works, though. And I feel like you've, oh, the like... Urala or something? Or wait, is that the Invisible Girl? No. I don't remember, but, I feel like Zed has let me name a lot of his, so I'll go with R2-D2. And there it will probably stay forever. And I'm not... This is probably going to be something like 100 times better. Is motherfucker! It would even have come at level 30. I'm reconsidering my decision to not have alcohol this evening. God damn it. Because Electabuzz is really good, I think. Oh well, such is the joy of Nuzlocke. At least it's not as bad as when that Toro showed up in the Safari Zone last week. God, right when I was on my way out, too. So rude. But no, it's fine. You don't have to give me preferential treatment for name suggestions, Zed. If my name ideas are worse than other people's, ignore them. I will not be offended. I am not the best naming person. I feel like that's a game punishing me, because it's like, oh, you're here just to catch a Pokemon, and not to battle Zapdos? Alright. Sure, try your luck. Go ahead, kid. So, let's see, which... Okay, the Seafoam Islands are along this path, right? And we have Sea Route 19, the islands, and then Sea Route 20. So there's technically 3 capture chances along here, so... Cool. Alright, Rhea take the lead, and away we go! Yeah, sure, let's mix it up with some trainers. I look at the sea to forget. I mean, understandable. If I saw that in the mirror, I'd probably want to forget too. Ugh. Electabuzz. I think that's kind of a rare encounter too. That one hurts a little bit. That one hurts. Ooh, traumatic. Okay, so we are now on Sea Route 19. Oh, that's a whole lot of you. Hello. These waters are treacherous. You have a lot of Pokemon. Oh. And it looks like they're all going to be garbage. So, I might not exactly go out of my way to fight trainers here, if they're all gonna kind of be at this level. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Also, I probably need to think about conserving my Thunderbolts. But for now, I can probably lead with just Kobe and Psychic almost everything to death. So that'll be fine. That'll work. That'll be good enough. Yeah, probably. Don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Rhea's here to stay, I think. I probably would have thought about... oh, only 3 damage. Probably would have thought twice about it had I got that Electabuzz and it was, like, really good, but... Without Electabuzz, yeah, probably bringing Rhea. She hasn't exactly been performing amazingly in PvP, but I don't know, I like all the coverage, and I like just the flex of having a Dragonair. It's fun. Oh, I just love your ride. Can I have it if I win? I had to take down a terrorist organization and oh, you're hot. The audacity, though, asking for someone's Pokemon if you win. Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that a little, but like, I don't know. I'm also doing the same thing with Kobe because he's stuck at stage 2, and I mean, granted, you know, Abraline, but it's been working out pretty well for me so far. Fuck yeah, Sea King. Goodbye, Sea King. Her stats are definitely starting to fall a bit behind, but it's the long-term investment. Because I don't know that I'm going to have a lot of time to grind off stream, so it would be kind of difficult to keep both her and whoever replaced her kind of at par. So I'm just going to damn it. You know what, Borb? You thirst for blood, right? Fantastic. Okay, yeah, we can wait this out. This is fine. Annoying, but fine. Lord, but I'm tempted. Do it! Critical hit. I swear Borb crits every last Hyper Beam it uses. It's beautiful. Oh, I lost! Thank you for the money! Oh, okay, I was gonna be like, what's gonna stop me from just going out into the open ocean here? Oh, this is actually kind of a narrow lane. Okay. The water is shallow here. So welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. My Tuesday was, well, it sucked. Also, I forgot that Ria's asleep. So we're just gonna eat a couple... Oh, you have ice attacks! Hello! I did not realize that. Kobe. Is Shelter half ice? Eh, then again, I guess a lot of water types can just learn ice things. Now that's another cool sprite. I like that. That's solid. But yeah, my Tuesday kind of sucked. Was not great, so I'm glad to unwind with some Pokemon. Because it just kind of put it all into perspective, the day I had. Like, missing an Electabuzz? Not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I've seen... Oh! Capture opportunity. We have... the inevitable Tentacool at level 10? What do we even hit this thing with that's not going to insta-kill it? I don't know that I have anything. I guess I swap in Kobe and paralyze it? He got that Thunder Wave. And now... hopefully a Great Ball will do it. Alright. Good old Tentacool. Suggest your inevitably anime and hentai related nicknames in the chat, and I will consider them. Drifts in shallow seas. Anglers who hook them by accident are often punished by its stinging ass. It weighs 100 pounds? Alright. So that was Route 19. Got ourselves a Tentacool. Captured. What do we got? Oh, I like Pentadrule. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Yeah, we have just enough space. Perfect. Perfect suggestion. Pentadrule. let's make sure I didn't go into... Oh, that was Route 20? Wait, I completely missed the islands? Okay. Let me just go ahead and fix my tracker then. What the hell? Huh. Okay, guess I need to swing back around and... Wow, that did not take long. I was expecting that to go on a little longer, not gonna lie. So where are the Seafoam Islands, then? Oh god, I don't know what sea route this is. Well... Now it's level 35? Alright, alright. Okay, I see how it's gonna be, game. I understand. I understand. Par for the course for today. Is there like a dividing line somewhere? I was expecting something a little more like the Whirl Islands from Gen 2, where it's like, they're fairly obvious, you know, you can miss them, but they're fairly obvious. Level 5, what the f... What is this? Why are they so all over the place? This is weird. Okay. Okay, now this is Route 19. Okay, I am now in Route 19. I guess. I maybe should have watched the VODs of the other hosts a little better to figure out how you navigate this part. Okay, let's get... Yeah, the Gen 1 surf music is really good. I'm a big fan. Okay. Our possible capture for Route... Okay. We just got one of those. So this falls under the duplicates clause. So we got 4 more shots. Let me make sure that this isn't surprise it's the Seafoam Islands. Okay. So I'm just going to surf in a circle for a little bit. Before we... Okay. And up is... Tentacle. Understandable. I don't actually remember the Gen 2 surf theme. I remember it being pretty good too, but definitely wasn't this. This is a little more classic. So... Okay, number 3. Is it just nothing but tentacles on this route? I'm beginning to suspect this. Well, I guess I'll know in 2 more encounters. Shot number 4! Yeah. I always love a good chiptune where they used the limitations to their advantage. You know, had to figure out like what they could do with their extremely limited tool set. Produce some real amazing sounds. And there are a few artists that I follow that still do chiptunes today, like not... Okay, so that is a dupes out on this clause, because it's nothing but tentacle, and we already got one of those. Mark that deceased, and let's make that real. As I try and figure out where in God's name the Seafoam Islands are. Because I apparently managed to surf right past them twice. Are they up here? Because I did go kind of close to the bottom last time. Are we here? No, this is... Oh wait, is this Cinnabar? Oh, okay. So... hey, Zed, if you're still hanging out, like... Well, I guess it would be, like, inside, because they're not their own route. Okay, yeah. That's the only way that would make sense. Yeah, Ria's still probably fine to do this. First, we are only here to get an encounter. I'm not fighting Articuno. I can restate my reasons if anyone's interested, but the long and short of it... Hey, Slowpoke! I'm perfectly okay seeing a Slowpoke. Oh, is that kind of rare, Zed? Yeah, I might honestly, might have to consider using Slowpoke. Okay, now then, let's swap in Kobe for Paralyze. And resist the confusion. Good, good, good. You can give it Fire Blast? Oh, don't tempt me with a good time. Oh, I missed that we got confused. That's not great. Okay, and it disabled Thunder Wave. Alright. You cheeky little bastard. Get in the Great Ball. Alright. Slowpoke was caught. Seafoam with Slowpoke. Anybody got a good suggestion? Dopey. Incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. Ted Cruz. Oof. It's a little mean, but I like it. Though if we were gonna go political, I'd be tempted to go with oh god, what's his name? Carson? Was that the doctor who was trying to win the presidential nod? Who's just like, he talked very slowly and kind of got memed on for looking like he was gonna fall asleep. Zodiac, that's an interesting choice. Ben Carson, yeah, that's the one. I'm intrigued, bot lane. What's the thought behind Zodiac? Just oh, Zodiac Killer. Right. I actually really like Ben Carson for this. Though with Zodiac, you are appealing to my love of conspiracy-esque memes. So that's also tempting. It lets me make a political joke without outright making the political joke. Which I appreciate the layers. And Hugh probably will too. Jet fuel. Some good suggestions. Actually, jet fuel is probably going to be really good if we give this Fire Blast. And I really want to give this Fire Blast. Ooh, Drax is really good. Shit, Drax is perfect. Alright, we're going with that. Drax. Alright, that's been the Seafoam Islands. Team's still in pretty good shape, and I guess it's just a hop and a skip to get to Cinnabar, so... After murdering another Tentacool, why though? Like, why are these level 5, Nintendo? Please explain. Or Game Freak, I guess. They're the actual devs here. Let's fight this person. I love floating with the fishies. Well then I know some gentlemen who'd be very happy to meet you, Miss God. So many Gen 1 Pokemon just look so chonky. Look at Seaking. He's just like, I'm here. What you gonna do about it? I mean, I'm gonna use Thunderbolt. Very thick boy. God damn it, there's Supersonic. Seeking some hamburgers? Exactly. He's like, excuse me, do you know where I could find a Wendy's? Ooh, Dragon Rage. 40 guaranteed damage is tempting, but no. I don't think so. I might have to... Oh. Oh, okay, that was... Interesting that there are two entrances, although I guess, the Whirl Islands in Gen 2, there's like, what, 3 different islands you can enter from? A number 6 with extra dip. Classic. Wait. Is this the wrong way? Was I distracted by big smoke memes? I might be going the wrong way. Odd directions. Why are you such a challenge for me? I mean, the answer is because that part of my brain don't work right. Guess if all I'm gonna be encountering is tentacles, I may as well lead with golden eyes. Maybe I retire golden eyes. Maybe I bring Drax on instead. Could be legit. Fulfills a little bit of the same niche. That might be a thing. You know, for the PvP aspect, sorry, Zed, but I feel like I have your example to look to be like, Dream Eater don't work. Okay, so I can't go further that way. I feel like I almost got all the way to Cinnabar before. How am I... Yeah, I'm gonna keep avoiding trainers for a little bit. Because I feel like I'm going to just... God damn it! Imagine having a sense of direction this bad and trying to, like, navigate in real life. It's really bad. I promise I'm not just doing this for a meme, or a bit. My sense of direction truly is this miserable. And, well, let me just, Yeah, Drunk Emblem knows. He's seen it in action many times. Let me take a look at what, Drax has got going for him. Okay. Really good attack and defense. Special's just kind of okay. Confusion, disable, headbutt, growl. Probably slap Surf over that growl. That's a fine moveset. Why don't I be super cool like Hugh and look up some stuff on stream? Because I was not expecting to come across a Slowpoke. Evolves at 37. Learns Psychic naturally. That's... Oh, at level 48. So might not be amazing right away, but... True, true. I used to use Kobe with lots of disables to kind of meme on people. Because for whatever reason, I seem to have really good luck with moves that are like lower accuracy. Like I think it was Hugh who lost his shit when I mentioned that Glare on my Arbok has 75% accuracy because it had hit every time and I'd used it something like 8 times that night. You know what? Yes. Let's give this a try. I was not super keen on Hypno from the get-go, and you know, we won't have Psychic, but we'll build up to it. We'll build up to it. But what I need to... How much slower does Slowbro? Because if I'm going to use him, I'd want to evolve him this week. Ooh, wouldn't learn Psychic till 55. Okay, Drax is gonna... I think Drax will come out to play next week. Next week. But Golden Eyes, you're officially on notice. You better start really trying to impress me. Also, solution to my problem, just sail south from Pallet Town. Quicker jump. You know, just wave to Articuno. Because we're not going to be trying to take it on yet. Because I don't want members of my team suffering an easily preventable death. Wait. So for Route 21 I could grass or water? Interesting. I didn't realize this was a thing. Hang on. What is the smarter option here? Route 21. I could maybe pick up a Tangela. Tangela would be interesting. Yeah, let's try for a Tangela. Ryu's a good all-rounder. Let's roll the dice. To the surprise of nobody, I do in fact have a Rattata. So this is the first duplicate. Number 2. What do we have? Another Rattata. Not surprising. I'm probably gonna dupes out here, but like, whatever. Better than just fighting a bunch of tentacles over and over. Number 3. Hey, there he is. Here comes the boy. Let's wrap a Tangela, just for memes. Okay, probably about time to start chucking Ultra Balls at it. I thought about it for a second, I really did. Okay, appeared to be caught. Okay. I said get in the Ultra Ball. Clearly we're gonna need a little encouragement here. Just gotta endure this for a little bit, and then we Thunder Wave, and then go back to toss him. There we go. Oh no, crit for 4. Alright, this time for sure. Really, Tangela of all Pokemon is going to be this hard to catch. There we go. Alright, that is a Tangela for Route 21. Start thinking up ideas for names. This is a Pokemon that I think is finally not grass poison, it's just straight grass, which is another interesting option. The whole body is swathed with the wide vines that are similar to seaweed. Its vines shake as it walks. Think it's a good one? Ooh, I like Medusa. I like Medusa. I'm going to quickly do some research on it, give y'all chance to give some other suggestions. See, What it learns does not really look that amazing. I'll think about it though. I'll think about it. And, like, I kind of wasted Mega Drain by giving it to Nap and Fap and then immediately benching it. That's a regret. Oh, good defense. Okay. Well, I'll consider it. For now, Medusa can go and petrify Drax. And I can hopefully sail south on a nice, straight shot to Cinnabar, where I don't manage to get lost. Oh, hello, Mr. Fisherman. I got a big haul. Want to go for it? He's like, heh. Wow, sick? Oh. Oh. Maybe I should save these trainers for the lower leveled Pokemon I'm gonna grind up later? Also, yes, this is overkill, but whatever. The audacity of using a Magikarp against me, sir. That's all you have, isn't it? Okay, well, no, Bugtoad's gonna get a lot of use. Fire Gym. Borb, go forth and feast. Crit for 4. Oof. Yeah, I mean, what can you say about just this nice man just feeding all his fish to my bird? So generous. You know? My bird is a government-created murder drone, so it doesn't need to eat. But it still wishes to. Purely for the pleasure. Kind of thinking now, Tangle being able to constrict could be an interesting option. Yep, it's time for Pokemon. Welcome. I'm on my way to Cinnabar. Managed to catch a few Pokemon that I'm kind of thinking about using, maybe. Darn Magikarp! Yeah, it is Stram Day. It's Tuesday. Sorry, I know we were talking a bit before I started. I may have ignored a message or two from you by accident. Time is a fuck. You want to know if the fish are biting? He's like, no, I have no Pokemon. Please give me a ride on your Lapras. And I'll look down and I'll whisper, no. Oh, okay, you have actual Pokemon unlike your neighbor. Because Magikarp barely counts. It tries really hard, but that's about it. Ooh. Cool, love to see some Satan XP going towards my dragon. You love to see it. Should maybe be leaning a little less hard on her because level cap is a thing on this challenge. Perhaps. Yeah, I have a Dragonair. No big deal. Oh yeah, you haven't been able to catch too many of these. The game corner, my friend. I paid the Rockets inordinate amounts of Poké Dollars for my own benefit. Ah, yeah. Work is a thing. And I'm going a little bit... Well, wait, you're like... You work late anyway, so... Yeah, I'm going a little earlier than normal today, though, because I want to get as much done tonight as I can, so... Tomorrow can be maybe like half Pokemon, half something else. I don't know. The level cap is, the full details are in the... I forget if I have it on the overlay... Oh yeah, Rule 5 over on the right there. I cannot exceed the level of the next gym leader's highest level Pokemon, which is Blaine in this case, so that is level 47. But, kind of see... Well... I still have to go through the Pokemon Mansion, I guess. this is longer than I thought it was. Sure, Orb can eat a bunch of Pokemon. I am not sure. I'll have to see how far I get. I'll fight Blaine either today or tomorrow. Hoping for today, but there's some stuff to do first, I understand. So we will see. And Swift can hit you while you're up for fly? I did not know that. That's cool. Ah, Wartortle, the Pokemon I so cruelly abandoned. Yeah, I knew it couldn't miss, but I just didn't think that applied in this case. Alright, Borb, he dared to survive one move. Kill! It's true. I think I tend to get Swift confused with Return, which I'm pretty sure is not a move until Gen 2 because friendship mechanics. Which I think was one. Oh, this is Cinnabar, isn't it? Nice. He's an odd man who has lived here for decades. Alright, first order of business, need to restock on Ultra Balls. Oh, yeah, that's true. Just with Pikachu, though, right? Because I think I have a capture opportunity in Pokemon Mansion. And after I do that, I'll probably take a little look at what I have available and maybe decide if I'm benching a Pokemon named Golden Eyes or not. Does your friendship with your Pikachu actually affect that much? I know the one of us who had yellow, Hugh, benched Pikachu pretty quick. Oh. Well then. I also need to grab my fossil. I forget which one I got. Dome Fossil. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew about that. Figured they would have had to do a bit more, but oh well. Restrictions of the time, I suppose. Only so much they can fit in. I hate that whatever this is. Follow the lab's founder, Dr. Fuji. We study Pokemon extensively here. People often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. Ah, fair. Meeting room does not sound like what I want. R&D, maybe? Testing room, here we go. I'm looking for Ponyta. Want to trade one for Seal? Interesting. So wait, would I get Seal instead of... I didn't realize this would be a decision. Hiya, I am important doctor. I study here rare Pokemon fossils. Have you a fossil for me? I do. Oh, that is Dome Fossil. It is fossil of Kabuto, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. Dome Fossil. As opposed to the sub-fossil, yes. Let's be real, I'm probably not gonna catch Ponyta anyway, so let's go for it, Doc. So, you hurry and give me that. Vimbert handed over for Dome Fossil. I take a little time. You go for a walk a little while. Okay. Okay, I'm back, Doc. Okay. Since this is old school enough, I'm just gonna assume it's gonna be like exit the building or something. Oh, do a lap? Okay. Yeah, Kabuto I know very little about. I mean, I basically only know about... That's cool, I didn't... Hi, sir, why did you teleport? Can you talk about why you teleported? Alright. Also, wow, this island is small. I kind of like like in Gen 2 how Blaine's gym is just completely obliterated. Where are you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Kabuto, like I think. Cool. Yeah, let's give a nickname to Kabuto. I am open to suggestions. About this Pokemon I know very little about. In fact, let me do some fast research. Rock water. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Rock water is a neat typing. Can it not learn any rock moves? That's a little bogus. That would, I think, be the main thing I'd be into it for. Huh. Yeah, that seems not ideal. Daddy Tops, Scissorhands, Edward. These are all solid. I like Daddy Tops because it's just slightly cursed. But Inception, you have suggested it. Scissorhands is really good too. Does Scissorhands fit? I think that might be slightly too long. Scissorhan. Scissorhan. Top Daddy would be more cursed. Alright, you're right, you're right. It's a beautiful blending of the ideas. I like it. Top Daddy it is. Also, Scissorhands is also solid, but I'm thoroughly sold on Top Daddy. There's no more room for Pokemon. Top Daddy was sent to Pokemon Box 2. Oh, amazing. I actually don't know what level we get it at. Well, yeah, I kind of decided that its learn set was not amazing. Okay, so team is healed up. Oh right, I can catch a thing in Pokemon Mansion as well, which is this one? The fiery town of Burning Desire. Alright, I was gonna be like, is this Pokemon coughing? Alright, well, let's immediately swap to, explosion prevention. And then see if we can catch this. Don't kill it, Phanto. You killed it, Phanto. Cool. Okay. So, nothing from the Pokemon Mansion. Welp. Oh. I'm into this. Nice. Yeah, totally Kug Phanto right now. I'm gonna take a fast break and ponder... maybe making a team switch. I'll probably stick with what I've got. Like I said, Drax is probably a better pick to come in next week. But yeah, we'll leave you with this jam that is the Pokemon Mansion theme. And I will be right back in just a minute or two. Okay, I realized two important things about Pokemon Mansion in the meantime. Hi, I'm back, by the way. Number one, if there's gonna be a bunch of coughings, I should probably have Kobe lead so he can just murder them before they can explode on me. And two, I should make sure I have an escape rope. I do. Perfect. Alright. Oh, actually, third thing, I should probably clean out my inventory a little bit. I've got some garbage in there I don't need. So hey, Pokemon Mansion. Now that I've completely ruined my capture chance from Cuck Fanto being, did I do good? No. No, you never do good. Shouldn't need the Sylph Scope anymore. Card key should not be used. Max Revive I need to sell. Pokeflute's useless. I don't remember what TM that is, so it's probably not important. Ditto with this one. And the Master Ball we shall tuck away for a rainy day. Probably Victory Road, realistically. Just whatever the first capturable thing in there will stop our Snorlax from being able to insta-murder it by just guaranteed catching it. You know, maybe it'll be, well, under the rules it can't be literally what Professor Oak says and be throwing it at a Fearow, but also you saw nothing. Healing is super quick in this game. You don't have to wait around at all. Hey, Pokemart. Would you like an item I'm not allowed to use? Yes, you would. That is a good amount of money. I might actually have to look into doing some more gambling. See if I can maybe get another Hyper Beam. This is the wrong building. And this is me before I've had a drop of alcohol. I just want to reiterate that. It's real bad. Okay. Kobe's up front. We've got the team we want. Alright. Let's see what's what in here. I kind of deliberately avoided seeing too much about this place, because I worry that Hi, Ponyta! Why weren't you my first encounter in here? Goddamn horse. Electabuzz and then Ponyta, I tell ya. But, oh, item. Oh, they just give you one. I see. I really do like this theme. It's solid. That looks like it should be able to be opened. But it's in place of a regular wall. Alright, nothing but fire horses, I see. Understandable, game. Understandable. Kadabra shall one-hit KO them all. Because I'm probably going to be too scared to use him in the gym. Because he's squishy. Kobe, preemptive bomb defusal, please. Actually, I'm not sure if they can learn self-destruct at that level, but I'm just assuming that every coughing I see has self-destruct. It seems safer, personally. Because I got by so many self-destructs in... You can almost certain... Yes, at that level you almost certainly know self-destruct. Here, have a psychic. Look at that delicious 136 special. Love to see it. Can I take a nap? Nope. A secret switch, press it. Who wouldn't? I love that. Because really, you're exploring a random place like You're gonna push a random switch. You know, completely heedless to your own safety. You know, I think even in the Pokemon universe, I'd probably, try and trip it with like a rock, like toss it at that. So what's the purpose of this room? Just like a fake side path? The intricacies of dungeon design. Hit yourself to death. Ow. I really want to see it hit itself to death, except I don't have animations on, but... Oh. Understandable, have a nice death. But it could be worse. It could be Final Fantasy II, where it's just like, ooh, a room in this dungeon. I wonder what it could lead to. They're like, oh, how you just walked in that door? Well, we're going to put you in the middle of a room, and we're going to set the encounter rate to once every 2 steps or something. I still don't know how I got through that game. It was a slog. Probably... Oh, now this is closed off. Interesting. I really liked a lot of the stuff they did, but... Probably one of the weaker Final Fantasies, in my opinion. Still worth playing, absolutely, but... Man, even in the remakes that they put out, I think I played the Dawn of Souls version on the Game Boy Advance. You're in for some jank. Like, I think I'm old enough to consider myself something of a retro gamer, much as I've been complaining about Gen 1. Kind of up, down, and sideways on podcast, but... You know, I feel like at a certain point it just gets, like, a little too retro. Like, you reach back to a lot of NES games and I kind of check out. There's some cool ones for sure, but... It's just kind of an era of video games I never grew up in, so... I don't know, I feel like there's a whole different visual language and mechanical expectation that I just don't have proper context for. Kind of like whenever I try to play a fighting game ever, and, you know, somebody tries to explain literally anything, and I'm like, what? What are these words that are coming out of your mouth? I'm very bad. Interesting, I can just immediately go upstairs, huh? Sure, press a switch. I don't know if that screws me over. Also, hello, what are you looking at? I can't get out! This old place is one big puzzle! Burglar? Alright. Let's give Bugtoad a chance to rack up some carnage. With some good old surf. What else do you have? Okay, do these guys mostly use fire types? I'm very okay with that if they do. No, my bag of loot! Oh! That is a nice amount of money. Switches open and close alternating sets of doors. Good to know, so maybe I shouldn't have pushed that switch. Also, if the trainers are giving that much money, I think I'm done trying to avoid trainer battles. Granted, I still have to fight Blaine and his trainers, but I'll just be a little careful with giving my chosen water type too much XP. Do it, you won't. Welcome, my friend. How goes your evening? bumbling my way through the Pokemon Mansion. First time I've seen this, because I'm so used to Gen 2, Cinnabar Island just kind of being a big old block with a cave with one sad old man and a gym trainer being like, I still give out badges. Ah, nice. Always a tedious affair, though. I need to put some work in on my Fisher, but every time I swap to Fisher, I really don't want to fish. Everything else is fine. I think I actually have my Botanist and Miner up to... How high is the goddamn encounter rate in here? My god. Ah, nice, nice. Okay. That's right about where I'm at, too. I actually discovered, I went to do, you know, the Studium quests, where, wait, is this important? For free experience, basically, for those. And, the thing I had to get required spearfishing. And it was then that I realized that, I hadn't done any Fisher quests whatsoever. Like, I unlocked Fisher, looked at the level in Fishing Quest, said, nah, until Endwalker. Game of South America, New... Okay, that was not important. Cool. Ooh, calcium! My condolences. Also, you get me. You really get me. Rhea needs a little more power. But, yeah, you know, you never really needed the fishing skills before. At least IMO. Kind of seemed like one of those 14 side things that I was, Oh, nice, none of the guides were accurate. Ugh. Yeah, I did some of them, and then I kind of stopped. I haven't touched 14 in a while now, actually. I need to get back on it, but I don't know, my dance card is a little full these days. You know, it's all the stuff I want to do. Streaming Pokemon and other stuff for you guys. Recording the Pokeboomers podcast Fridays. I have a podcast with my brother, actually, about the Wheel of Time TV show. D&D is starting up soon. Just a lot of things where it's just like, that's kind of my night for the week. Makes it hard to MMO, you know? Because that kind of benefits from having at least a little bit of time you can carve out each day. So, oh well. Someday. I will find time to devote proper... Is this a Voltorb? Nice. Absolutely my energy these days. I think I'm down to only about, like, 49 million gil anymore, so those are rookie numbers. So I've gotta get those numbers up. Ooh, iron. You get a grand total of 1 guess, dear viewer, who that's going on. And you know, you are absolutely correct, it's Kobe. Because as Arceus is my witness, I will keep this stupid Kadabra alive. Level 35 coughing, you absolutely have self-destruct. Nice, nice. I'm glad that the markets aren't screwed. Oh, well, Zed, I encountered a coughing, and it was high enough level that I was like, I should probably swap to Cuck Fanto to make sure I don't get self-destructed to death because I had Kobe out. And then Cuck Fanto one-shotted it with Body Slam. So, you know, that was neat. So, nothing. Nothing was what I caught from here. And then, like, 3 steps later, I ran into a Ponyta and was like, really? Really gonna do me dirty like this? My mentor once lived here. Were you taking the dogs for a walk? Yeah. It's a real danger at the levels we're at now, just like... all our movesets have to be kind of so competitive that it's like, how do I kind of put the kid gloves on for some of these encounters to try and catch him. Alright, Phanto. Just go nuts here. Oh yeah, ground is super effective versus fire, isn't it? Wow, yeah. Blaine is gonna be an ultra meme between Phanto and Bugtoad. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. There it is. There it is. Phanto's like, oh, yeah, I felt that a little bit. But it wasn't too bad. Me and Sea King can go out and get Wendy's now. Phew, overwhelming. Thank you for the cash. This looks like a place where there'd be a hidden item. Or another random encounter. That could happen too. I don't think I've ever used a Grimer on Muck. I think he was kind of fond of them. I just don't have any real frame of reference for him. So Kobe's starting to get a little low on moves, so let's swap in Golden Eyes. He's going to be a little less... Oops, all Ponytas. Basically, I mean, it's... There've been a lot of coughings, too, so... But I mean, it's all pretty decent XP. So I am not complaining. Because the swimmers on the way here were, fairly... Oh, okay, this way is worthless. Cool. Unless... Hidden item? Hidden item? Then again, I don't really have time to run around mashing A on every single square here, do I? Yeah, probably not so much with this Skies of Arcadia ass encounter rate. Not the ideal decision. Don't I have a Growlithe? I think I caught a Growlithe at some point. Well, I mean, the puzzles, like... I don't know. Puzzles are pretty basic. They couldn't go too wild with them. What's this one? I'm sorry, what? Oh! Oh. Okay, that changes a thing or six. Oh. Never mind, this was not some cool new area we could only find by dropping down. Got it. Oh well, it's me, having no sense of direction. So we just get to hang out and podcast a little bit, as I murder every Ponyta in the world. Yeah, I fell, yep. I was actually just thinking about, like, how, the Dragon Warrior games used stuff like that, where you'd have to tactically, like, fall on certain dungeons to get to different places, but turns out that's, not what's going on here. Maybe at some point, but... Also, I'm now thinking, you know... I do... Game, could you give me 2 seconds to get out a thought before you give me a random battle? I'm kind of thinking about that Super Repel sold in the Pokemart. I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's just head up. Hello. This place is, like, huge! Oh, hell yes. I'd like your money. Hey, it's a fox puppy. How about you get some hypnosis? Damn it. Tail Whip. At level 38. Alright. Understandable. Have a nice psychic. Ember. Then again, that is the fire struggle that I've been hearing so much about. I've just decided to sidestep that this generation. I wonder where my partner went. I believe I took his money as well. You know, 2-for-1 special. That will be something of a decision to make as I get closer to endgame. What do you pick for your money? TMs and other goodies through the game corner, or this absolutely has to be a hidden item, right? Yeah! I mean, granted, it's an item that just becomes money, but hey, it's something. Alright, how about I push this again to see if I can get something useful? Somewhere useful. Words. Okay, yeah, this looks new, I think. Oh no, level 40? Death protection. Okay, didn't end up needing it, but... I swear, that's like 60% of the job of Cuck Fanto in this run. Is to just get swapped in when I'm afraid of a Pokemon going full IED on me. That's not the best joke to make when my two other hosts are veterans, is it? I'm just saying things. Pay me no mind. Okay, Golden Eyes can't... I took 2 steps! Well, I do need the XP, and it's nice to get it along the way to a place I need to go, rather than having to go out of my way, I suppose. Yeah, just, I don't know, it's... It's not the sort of crack I want to get... like, get used to making, I guess? I don't know, I can't quite, Streamer brain is engaged. I can't quite fully articulate my point. Little baby Hugh, the baby man. No, I'm sure he's fine too, but... Shit, I went this way. So then, where do I go? Probably. Yeah, I'm probably worrying over nothing. Thanks, you two. Zed, you are my directions, Oprah. Did I? Let me move, game, please. Though honestly, I don't mind wandering a little bit more. Because okay, yeah, I think I'd gone down the... I have to move more than 2 steps first. That's really hard to do here. I tell you what. Alright, scientist man. Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. Well, I have some bad news for you, scientist man. $29. This is probably safe, but let's make sure. You would probably explode if you could, but you're way too weak. Psychic. It just keeps being great. Ouch! A key? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Carbos. Is Carbos attack? I am not thinking of what that is exactly. Oh, I think, like, a while ago now I was talking. It is nice to finally have... Well, I guess we had Mount Moon and the cave, but it is nice to have another dungeon in Pokemon. Oh, speed. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure who I'd want to use that on, honestly. Because I feel like everyone either like has a good amount of speed, or there's no way I can possibly catch them up on speed for enough for it to matter. Right, protein and iron. Okay. And HP is just HP up. That one's easy. I do know that one. Okay, so we probably... Well... I guess I have been talking lately how, I've been missing out on the kind of slow drip of XP from wandering through the grass for a long time in this playthrough. We're getting that here. Sheesh. This encounter rate is so high you'd think I lifted the golden claw from the pyramid. I don't even have time to explain my reference. Alright. Although, guess I could just keep going, because it's not like these wild encounters are terribly consequential at this point. Because I have... Hello, you're a man. Uh-oh, where am I now? That's a goddamn mood of the century. I feel for these small guys. They're always confused and never knowing where they are. I relate to that to an uncomfortable degree. Also, they give me lots of money, so I like that. Ponyta, gotten very, very used to seeing you. Ah! There's that delicious amount of money. You can find stuff laying around. Yeah, I noticed there, friend. I mean, technically... Oh, I didn't actually see what the item was. Technically, I guess? Blizzard! Ooh. I need to think about that for a minute. Definitely using that on someone. But I'm not sure who yet. Also, Borb could use some love up front. I think this is a big floor. The big chill indeed. Go straight Ice Age. Be that one annoying squirrel that was everywhere. Oh, full restore. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then this should let me get in to see the scientist man, yes? Yes. This place is ideal for a lab. Oh, tell me more and hand over your cash while you're at it. Magnemite, understandable. Have a nice death. Nope. Hey, Fanto, get out here. Putting Hyper Beam on Borb is both the stupidest and the best thing I've done. Because he's really been producing for me. Like, I'm a big fan of the Pidgey line, which makes my one casualty so far this run really sting, but I'm really coming around on Fearow. They're really good, as it turns out. Okay, so let me explore the floor before I hit that switch, because I don't want to get locked out of an item. Ooh, rare candy. Cool. And now I can swing on over and hit the switch. Isn't there some other really good TM in here, like Thunder maybe? He said, probably picking up Thunder. Oh, Solar Beam! Bugtoad can learn Solar Beam, really? Interesting. I could put that on Tangle, I suppose. Secret key, there we go. Yeah, Snorlax is more odd, but I don't know, somehow with Snorlax I just kind of buy anything. Because he has that laid-back vibe where it's like, he's like the one friend where you don't expect to follow any of your conversation, but then he'll like cut in with some really insightful remark and it's like, wait, Cuck Fanto, you were paying attention? He's like, oh yeah, you know, I took a class on particle physics back in grad school. You're like, what? Okay, that should be everything in here. But I could still use some levels, so I'm gonna fight my way out. Oh, okay, that one just seals me in. I see. I mean, that's kind of nice of them. So do they, like... I mean, I guess there's the books I've been skipping along the way. But it is kind of nice that they have, like, a secret facility in Kanto that's not just like, oh, well, it's Team Rocket based, they're doing Mafia stuff. Kind of cool. Suggests some world building stuff. It's kind of neat. It's pretty neat. I don't know. I appreciate it. Because you just have to suggest things in games this old. Can't exactly go on and on. You know what I just realized would be really surprising? Actually, kind of like... It would be memey, but I would kind of love it if Kadabra could learn Solar Beam. Just like casually bust out Solar Beam on a Kadabra. If you can live that one turn. Okay, so do I have to... Or wait, can I use the secret key to just blast through everything? No? Okay. Understandable. Guess I'll just escape rope on out of here. Yeah, probably. I assume Fox, because I've seen Zed. Oh, okay. Still Zed. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. Them damn phone batteries. Always a struggle. Alright, so I guess next order of business is to start clearing out some gym trainers. So, hey, Bugtoad, how do you feel about sweeping most of a gym? Oh yeah, this is the gimmick, right? Pokemon quiz! Get it right and the door opens to the next room. Get it wrong and face a trainer. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go! Caterpie evolves into Butterfree? Yes. You're absolutely correct. Go on through! Or I could not. I was a thief, but I became straight as a trainer. Oh, well, you shouldn't have to hide who you really are, man. Like, love who you're gonna love. Oh, wait, that's not what you mean. I see. I see everyone else is on my same wavelength. I appreciate it. It always struck me as odd. I think it's like UK slang, like, oh, I went straight. Like, in terms of like, you know, because I guess like, you're no longer crooked, but I don't know, just as a funny connotation these days. I think it was Dragon Quest VIII. Sorry, it's an RPG series I very much love, and one of the early like 8-bit iterations is the one I like the most. So I'm thinking about that a fair bit here. So wait, there's there's two questions. Oh wait, did it open up the next one early? Because no, okay. But anyway, it has a guy who's always palling around with the main hero, and he's like, "Oh, before the gov helped me go straight." And it's like he never shows any interest in any of the like ladies you come across, so it's easy to go like, Pokemon quiz. Get it right and the door opens to the next room. Get it wrong and face a trainer. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. In this timeline, no. You're absolutely correct. Go on through. Or, I could choose violence anyway. Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? He's like, I feel it on me every night as I sleep with my Growlithe atop me. Like, look at this guy. He would. Oh, a Vulpix? That's even worse somehow. Although somehow not surprising. Ah, the furry jokes. They practically write themselves. And that's all I'll say about that. Clearly Ninetales, this was the most favored one, so let me also one-hit kill it. Yow, hot. Oh, you didn't give me much money. What is this garbage? Hello, sir, do you have more money? You can't win! I have studied Pokemon totally! Did they... It'd be interesting if they ever started switching gyms up a little bit, and not having them just be all one type. Because, it seems like a very questionable decision to do in terms of trainers. Like, I don't know, you could literally just reform your team every time you rolled into a new town. Just like here on Cinnabar, just go fishing for a couple of hours and then be like, hi, I have these 6 Tentacruel who would like to introduce themselves. And maybe some kids did that. I could see that happening. They're like, oh, I really gotta get ready for this. Wah, my studies! Thanks for the piddly amount of money, super nerd. What was Bugtote doing for XP? Oh, okay, 5,000 more to level. Yep, we're fine, we're fine. Pokemon quiz! You've heard all this shit before! Poliwag evolves 3 times? No, it evolves 2. You're absolutely correct. Go on through! But I choose violence. I just like using fire Pokemon. Okay. Sometimes there's no deep reason, like, I just like flying types. I like the birds. That's it. Which is why I was... Shouldn't that thing have evolved by now? Anyway, have a nice surf. Too hot to handle. Whew, that's a lot of cash. Delicious. Pokemon quiz! And get it right, here we go! Are Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? No. You're absolutely correct. Go on through! Except violence. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Okay, this I'm slightly interested in, actually. We will talk to this man after we crush his dreams. That looks cool, but it also makes Rapidash look like a dog with hooves rather than a horse. Or is that just me? Right? Like, I think it's something with the snout being, like, slightly more rounded. Anyway. Oh, you're faster. I mean, I guess you are a Rapidash. Haha! Anyway, have surf! Wow, that's a lot of experience. Ow! Blaine was lost in the mountains when a fiery bird Pokemon appeared. Its light enabled Blaine to find his way down. That's kind of neat. And like a little tiny hint like, hey, maybe you could find that fiery bird. Because, you know, back in the days before the internet, you'd be like, a fiery bird? I've never seen a Pokemon like that. Where could I find that? You could scour just all over trying to find that firebird. Also, I know we've taken, like, no damage, but we can only use Surf 15 times. So, my apologies. But we have to conserve our good items that let us do the thing. So eloquent I am, so eloquent. But I do appreciate that, you know. These older games, they had to put in at least some hint, you know. I feel like game devs these days, they can rely on people like data mining the hell out of their games or like playing just everything to death so they can find every secret. And then, you know, they tell people on the internet. But for that hidden content to not be wasted, you gotta have some hints in these older games at least. Anyway, Pokemon quiz. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical? Yes. You're absolutely correct. Go on through! After I humiliate this person. I've been to many gyms, but this is my favorite. Really? This gym? This gym? Then again, I guess a lot of them are not very impressive in Kanto. Like, that's not just technical limitation speaking. Like, you have the gym with, like, invisible walls. You have the gym with teleporters, which is the opposite of great. You've got the one with trees? Like, if you kind of translate that from 8-bit to reality, I'm sure Erica's gym is probably very pretty. You know, probably smells nice. Yowza, too hot! Delicious cash. This is how I spread my legend. Unnecessary violence and roughness. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go! TM28... I'm pretty sure that's not a move. I have no idea what TM28 contains, but it's not that. You're absolutely correct! Go on through! Incidentally, what does TM28 contain? Let's look that up real quick, because I am curious. TM28 is Dig. Huh. A TM I still have not used on a Pokemon yet. Oh wait, is this Blaine? Oh, this is Blaine already. He's a chonky lad. I know. I actually don't think I have a burn heal, but I'm not allowed to use items, so I mean, happens to us all eventually. Including the balding? But, like, you at least got his cool, like, shades, right? Your body, as a child, saw Blaine in this game and was like, yes, this is what we're aiming for. Alrighty, I think our team is pretty well set. And that's all the, like, tricky stuff done. I think I'm going to go pour myself an alcohol, and then let us, grinding podcast for a little bit in the Pokemon Mansion, and then I'll take on Blaine, I think. Yeah. I'll be right back, and then we can continue chatting, vibing to that music for 2 seconds before it gives me an encounter with, inevitably, a coughing and occasionally a Ponyta. I'll be right back. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Slowpoke, I strongly considered, but I think I will bring him out next week because he cannot naturally learn Psychic this week. And, well, I guess I could use him instead of Golden Eyes, but I don't know. I'm not quite willing to bench Golden Eyes yet. I don't know. I'll see how long I go. I might start to level up Slowbro after we humiliate Blaine, and my team is like locked in for Friday. But yeah, be right back in a couple minutes. Talk to you then. I return. Ah, you have a surprise for next week, Zed? Do you care to tease that in any capacity? I'm curious. But if you'd rather leave it a complete unknown, I totally get it. What I should have done going to break is, oh, also I should... Okay, that's only moderately horrifying. I know I said pour myself an alcohol, but I actually bought, like, these sparkling alcoholic tea things? last time I went shopping where I was like, that's bizarre. I have to at least know what those taste like. It turns out not great. Like, I'll drink them, but that's about it. They were specifically not sponsored, obviously. Who would sponsor a double Z-list streamer? Loverboy, if anyone's familiar with those. Alright, you know, I'm not, I don't know if he's still lurking in the chat. My friend Drunk Emblem, Clint, he's been doing lots of neat stuff with his format, with, talking about what he's drinking when he, you know, fails at his challenges and takes a little shot or something. And that's kind of nice. I like that. That's cool. Y'all should check him out if you don't. He streams at odd times, mornings, late nights most times, but lots of tactical stuff. If you liked what I was doing before Pokeboomers, might be into him. Me, I just, if I do drink on stream, usually I just kind of keep it quiet. Unless if I'm doing something that I know is going to be bad, like, well, Boyfriend Dungeon. Because, oh, that, I really wanted that game to be better than it was. I really wanted that game to be better than it was. Particularly because it was so upfront about being like, oh yeah, you know, we're super LGBT friendly, which, like, perfect. I'm always on board with that. As a member of the Not Straights, but just, it was just very, That, and for being called Boyfriend Dungeon, all the guy love interests sucked. Let me just be very blunt about that. They were all bad. In Boyfriend Dungeon, I did not actually want a boyfriend. My favorite characters ended up being an NB and the girl character. A bit ironic. Well, and of course the villain. Because the villain was great, and nothing will change my mind on that. Because he was just a worthless little shit. He was just being like, actually, you should be with me. And I'm like, oh, dude, you're never ending up with anyone. So that game ended up being fun, but not for the reason the devs intended. And, you know, it was also a small studio making that. I feel a little bad how much I shit on that, but, like, I was actually pretty hyped for it when it was first announced, truth be told. I was like, wow, you can, like, date people who turn into weapons? That sounds really cool. What kind of world will they have about that? And, oh, it just turns out it's just kind of generic urban fantasy. Nothing too stand out about it. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's the thing. Not to say there's anything wrong with urban fantasy, you know. You can do some very neat things with it, but everyone was just kind of chill about there being these weird, like, in-universe randomly generated dungeons in the middle of a city that were, like, built around your insecurities. Like, there's so much you could do with that. And they just didn't. It was just kind of there. None of the characters really commented about it. They just wanted to talk about their one personality trait. It was that kind of dating sim. Artist Girl wanted to talk about how she was an artist, but also she started talking about how she liked to do crime, which I appreciated. Asshole Vampire Man wanted to talk about being an asshole vampire. Boring guy, I don't even remember his name. He was like the fencer who was like kind of about Jesus and kind of not, but also kind of about he didn't have a personality. He just talked about nothing. Talked about how he hated his dad. The literal child talked about how they were a literal child. Yeah, that one did not sit well with me. Like, I'm confident, I will still say with confidence, I never went back and played that storyline, but like, the whole thing was like, oh, they're a college student, but the character looked like they were about 14, and I'm guessing the plot twist was, oh, I'm actually in high school. And they would try to make it like a, whoa, it's a twist to the relationship, how do you handle this, instead of it just being like, you, an adult, going out with someone who is underage. And I was like, no, no thank you. I would rather not. I'm never speaking to this literal child again. And I noped on out of there. And thankfully the game let me. I didn't have to, date them to advance. That was an issue some people had with the villain, which I guess I can understand, but the game does kind of warn you up front about the themes it's going to tackle, so yeah, I don't know. But enough talking about Boyfriend Dungeon. We got Pokemon here, even though I'm just grinding away. I actually did start, those of you who are in the Discord, where we talk about Pokemon stuff, may have seen that, earlier this week I actually started doing off-stream, Gen 2 Nuzlocke run. I probably won't get all the way through it, but just to kind of get me, in the groove, in the mindset for when we do Gold, Silver, and Crystal, because we will be doing that after we finish off Gen 1, with some changes between seasons, which some of us will win the right to from the points we've been gathering. Spoiler alert, that's not going to be me. But I was just struck by and part of this is nostalgia for me. I know a lot of people are nostalgic for these Gen 1 games, but this is the first time I played them. But for me, Gen 2 is my childhood. Which is weird because I was absolutely old enough to play the Gen 1s, like, as a kid when they came out and they were new. I didn't. It was all about the Gen 2 for me. I was struck by just how much better it was, having color, being able to see the moves, the little bit of, like, graphical and animation improvements they made, having a day-night system. Oh, it was so good. I'm so looking forward to doing that. I'm sure... Okay. Hydro Pump. This is something of a decision that I forgot to think about. I really like my current setup. Surf is a super solid water move with as close to 100% accuracy as you can get. Body Slam lets me have a physical move that with a chance to paralyze if I get a weird swap in. Confuse Ray is good for confusing people. Ice Beam is good to have more ice coverage. And, it's also Stab on Lapras, unlike how it is on Rhea. Hydro Pump is more powerful than Surf, but it also has a lower accuracy. But you know what? That might be a little too conventional to keep Hydro Pump off. And I like to gamble, so... Farewell, Body Slam! I'm definitely going to regret that. I'm absolutely going to regret that. I'm 130% going to regret that. But oh well, it's done. I've done it. Y'all are my witnesses. Hope everybody's having a good evening, or whatever time it may be in your local time zone. What's everybody up to? Now we had some working on MMO gatherers, which is always something. I won't call it fun, but it's something. But it's a good thing to do. I'm probably gonna get... Let's see, where's the rest of the team at? I'm probably going to get Fanto just a little higher, and then I'll take on Blaine. Because I feel pretty confident Fanto and Bugtote can take on this gym. Like that. Oh, Roar! Well, that's annoying. Oh, chat may have died. Hang on. I need to kick the thing I used to see it. Chat absolutely died. Oh god. Tail, sorry. I missed the last 10 things that you said. Sorry. Hi. Hello, can you hear me? I had to punt the thing I was using to see chat. Hydro Pump can miss, and yeah, I don't think I can get rid of Surf. Oh, Herbs. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Herbs is a good time. Okay, sorry about that. I probably need to improve my setup. I thought it was just silent, so I was just rambling to myself. Yeah. You know. I feel like I need to put more time into Herbs. Because I just don't... Part of it is I haven't played a MOBA in like a decade, but I just gotta get more of a feel for it. And I haven't put that time in yet. Also, I need to be playing against other people who are just as bad and inexperienced as me, and so far that hasn't been in place. Wow. Turning her car into a Chia Pet. That absolutely sounds more interesting than me. Actually, you should send me that. I kind of want to see that. Oh, burn! Well now, I guess we get to answer the Blaine question earlier. Earlier? Blah. Early, do I have burn heal? Sure don't. Alright, guess we're walking out of here then. Or not. Oh no, we're on a clock. Will Phanto survive? Spoiler alert, probably. I'm just trying to think through how that would work. Like, planters attached to the car, or... Also, do you not take damage outside of battle with burn? Wow, burn is, I mean, I guess poison is pretty weak in this gen. There's actually a funny story with me and Chia Pets, one that my sister loves to relate all the time because she loves guilt-tripping me every now and again. As a young Vimbert, I was something of a little shit. And, you know, my older sister, who I think I was around like 10, so my sister would have been in college, I think, something like that, you know. Poor college students scraped together, got her little brother a Chia Pet, you know. This thing that was like really cool like a few years ago, but still like current enough where it should be a neat thing. And me, the little shit, I looked at it like hoping for like a video game or something related to a video game. And you know what I said? Right there on Christmas Eve? Gee, thanks. In that tone of voice. My sister cried. And I'm pretty sure I got in trouble. She brings that up 20 years later. Oh yeah, I absolutely was. I absolutely was, but just... I don't know. I just didn't have... You know, not in the... in the purest sense of a word, I didn't have a social filter when I was a little kid. I'm told that once, some girl from his school came over to call on my older brother, one who I don't think my older brother was, like, super into, but they were, you know, at least on somewhat friendly terms. They certainly weren't dating or anything. But, I answered the door, you know, young 7, 8, well, 6, 7? I don't know. Very young Vim. And, yeah, exactly, Blaine. Now I would be all about it, but kid me was dumb and didn't. But I opened up this door, and this high school girl was like, "Hi, is your brother Levi there?" And I am told, what did young Vim do? I did not go to my brother's room and fetch my brother. I turned around and shouted at the top of my lungs, "Levi, a fat girl's here to see you!" I was the worst. I was the worst. Yeah, like I said, no filter. That's fair. Child me was very hateable. I even had that kid thing going on where, like, I had, like, a very innocent-looking face, but just behind it was this devious mind. As I've gotten older, I look more scummy and untrustworthy on the outside, so people know what to expect, but, well, I guess you guys don't have the benefit of that since you don't have face cam, but I think, like, half the chat has met me IRL anyway, so, eh. You can just kind of imagine it. Fun fact for those who don't know, my little profile on Twitter is, Twitter. Well, I guess it is on Twitter too. Here on Twitch is actually like a an artist's rendition of a photo of me, not passed out holding a bottle of whiskey, posed with a bottle of whiskey. I'd like to point out. I wanted it drawn for some reason. Damned if I can remember why. Though I guess all that really gives you is the top of my head. But that's something, right? I've been giving some thought to, like, you know, face cam seems pretty cool, but I don't know, I don't really want to put my face out there too much. I don't think I'm... You know, I could do the, just hair. Damn, I guess I should have just named my Tangle a Vimbert then. I don't know. I don't think I'm, like, super reactive most of the time when I'm gaming. I mean, I probably would when it came to something like when I was battling Cuck Fanto, where I'm really getting agitated, but most of the time, just be like, I feel like blank expression. I have a pretty practiced poker face, and I don't know. Oh, I'm out of earthquakes. Okay. I don't feel like it would be interesting to watch, and while I don't exactly have a face for radio, I feel like the voice is enough, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'd also be worried about that happening. I mean, I have that amazing screen grab of Zed I use for my war rooms. So, I feel like it would be inevitable that you could get some stupid-looking expression for me, and I'd be really self-conscious about it. Plus, I just don't want the worry of, you know, obviously there are people who know who I am, and I could be identified by, like, my voice, but my job is really good, and I don't want to worry about, like, my job, finding this and being like, hey, this is your face. Why are you saying these things about, joking about IEDs in a children's RPG? And I'd be like, about that. Dude, I've thought about it. I've thought about doing the VTuber thing. Just the trouble is, I feel like it's a little too flooded now. I feel like as a VTuber, unless you're debuting as one of the big agencies, you know, VShojo, Nijisanji, Hololive, I feel like you're not really gonna get anywhere just on its face. And people could be like, oh, VTuber, ugh. I could be. Like, I will tell you it's been done. I actually have a good friend who is a furry VTuber. You know, she runs a good stream, but She gets some real creeps in her chat. I've seen it before. Where they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just a little puppy. Will you eat me?" And I'm like, I would never want to deal with something like that. Perhaps I'm being a little too picky and worrying too much about the hypotheticals, but this is how I am to some extent. But I know there are at least a few more. Plus, like, I'm not really part of the whole furry community. Like, I know something about what they're about, and I have some friends who are, but I don't know if I fully want to tie me to that. Hey, there you go, Zed. I can be an anthropomorphic bottle of whiskey. Yeah. Yeah, there do seem to be a lot, from what I can tell, BK. But yeah, VTuber liquor bottle. This is potentially a genius idea. And with enough money to throw at the problem. I think there is somebody who VTubes and their avatar is, oh god, it's like a grilled cheese sandwich or something. Just something completely kind of off the rails. Something like that could be fun. Happy smiley face of Jack. Exactly. I'd need to generic it up a little bit, of course. I don't actually even like Jack Daniels that much anymore. Like, it's still a perfectly okay whiskey, but they've gotten a little full of themselves, particularly in how much they're willing to charge, and I just don't think it's worth the price point anymore. There are so many good whiskeys out there, even if you just want something that's a little more, like, just kind of mundane, not too special, good for a blending whiskey. There's better options, IMO. Ah, I have drawn out the drunk emblem with a hot liquor take. Your response, my friend. I got more money in my pocket, and I don't know, my tastes evolved. Fair enough, fair enough. I actually kind of like the aftertaste. It's one of the things that kind of sets it apart. You know, I don't hate the stuff, but I'll take other ones over it. Just realized it's a bit ironic to be playing a game for little kids and talking about whiskey, but we're already here, so we may as well keep going. Oh yeah, their single barrel rye is actually pretty solid. I don't think I've had that in a long time. No, for like just a whatever whiskey, you know, equivalent of a well whiskey for my home bar. You know, give me some Hellcat Maggie, some Crown, Jim Beam. Those all work. They released one at 131 proof? I never heard about that. Do they still have that around, or was that a limited release kind of thing? Do you know? Damn, I might have to look that up. Because it is starting to get a little... The taters, huh? The taters. A shame. Well, might have to ask my dad. He's something of a liquor collector. He might have snapped it up. Though he's kind of also soured with me with Jack, kind of with the price point. Then these kind of shifted away from, like, just any big breweries and distilleries. And just being like, no, the little guys. I'm like, hell yeah. I do have a bottle I've been meaning to crack open. It's like White Rabbit single barrel or something like that. And of course, there's always Stranahan's and Law's Whiskey House here in town. Always solid standbys for sipping. Because, yeah, if I'm having it on its own, I'm not having the stuff I've listed up before. So let's see. My level cap is 47. My two relevant ones are 46. I've got some backups I could bring in. I think I'll get Borb a level or maybe two, and then we'll go for the gym. Windsor? I don't think I even know that, to be honest. Oh, I'm not too fond of Breckenridge, actually. I think, Canadian? Could be. Oh, okay, Garbo cheap stuff. There's, oh god, what is it, Wood Creek? Or something like that? I think that's Colorado whiskey, and I'm pretty fond of it. Their rye is really good. That, and I will be the first one, like, I stand Law's Whiskey House to the end of time, but their 4-grain bourbon, like their flagship whiskey, is garbage. I don't like it. But their ryes are so good. And I'm mostly a rye man. Oh no, that was Windsor? Oh no. Okay. Yep. Okay, I know exactly what Windsor is, and oh, I now wish I didn't. Oh god, emergency whiskey. Oh, Canadian. Okay, Canadian Club. That does sound familiar. Couldn't remember. I thought it was like Canadian Club or something like Seagram's, something like that. Same thing. Yeah, you get down to a certain price point and they're kind of interchangeable. Just a matter of how much tail they're gonna have on them. Though I honestly like, it's a little trashy of me, but I like my whiskey to have a little bit of tail. I like a little bit of burn. A little bit of that harshness, you know. Not too much, obviously, but I've had some whiskeys that were just so smooth. Like there was this one, what was... the only time Hugh got into a physical altercation. Oh dear. Oh. Well, Hugh has admitted that drunk Hugh only wanted to fight and screw, so... I guess Windsor must have been... Did I even take a step before that random encounter? Jesus. Man. Oh, but right, I was trash-talking some bad whiskeys. There was this one called Ocean, where the whole thing was like, oh, it's aged on a boat at sea, and I was like, okay, so you probably just have like a houseboat in like a bay or something, but that's still kind of interesting. It was bad. And then there was this other one, I forget the type, but it advertised itself being like a blonde whiskey. It made a big deal about that and was like, oh, it's really drinkable. And I'm like, well, okay, I can like a smooth whiskey. Barely tasted like whiskey. It was hot garbage. The lawless wasteland of Canada. Yeah, I have not had a lot of Canadian whiskey. But, yeah, what I've had has not super impressed me. I think Jefferson's Ocean... Let me look that up real fast. Make sure that is what I'm talking about. Jefferson's Ocean. Yes, Jefferson's Ocean. I loathed that stuff. I thought it was some of the worst stuff I've had, although... The worst whiskey I can remember having in recent memory is actually Suntory. I know a lot of people are absolutely creaming themselves over Japanese whiskeys. I haven't been impressed. I don't think they're very good. I was practically begging to give this stuff away to company. And I don't tend to have a whole lot of other people over who like whiskey, so it just kind of sat for a long time. So every time I get recommended a Japanese whiskey, I'm always kind of side-eyeing it, like, Are you also going to disappoint me? 15 bucks, get blackout drunk. It's possible. It's possible. What else? What else is a barley spirit? I know you're something of an expert on this. Because is that what there's is that the grain that they use over in Nippon for their whiskeys? Which would make sense. They don't exactly have like the wheat rye sort of area. Oh, see, I do like Irish whiskeys and Scotch though. Like I really like Scotch. Interesting. But my favorite whiskeys still are made with rye, so there could definitely be a preference there. Just maybe not a strict like good bad feeling there. I don't know. Requires further experimentation and further drinking to further suss out my taste buds. Also, it occurred to me during my last break that I think I could technically cheat the level cap rule to get Slowpoke Psychic at level 48 and also have it evolve to Slowbro, but that seems a little scummy. I ain't gonna do it. Okay. There's... one of the local liquor stores has a decent selection of Japanese whiskeys. I'll see if they have one of those. And give it a go. If not, I can always inflict it on my sister. I keep giving her gifts of, There's a couple different distilleries that do peanut butter whiskeys, which I think are kind of interesting just for the sheer goddamn audacity of it. I don't think they're really that good, but I think it's interesting that they exist. And first of all, she's not a whiskey person. To quote her, they all just taste like gasoline, which always makes me incredibly depressed to hear. But the peanut butter stuff is even worse to her. Oh, I didn't know they imported their barley from Scotland. Huh. Maybe the water is the difference, because I always like, you know, that bit of the peatiness that you get from the aging a lot of the time in the Scottish whiskies. That's my jam. I love that. So I guess maybe my problem is Japanese water. That could be the dividing line for whatever reason. And you know, whatever different stuff gets into the barrels as they age from the ambient air. Interesting to think about. I appreciate you sharing your expertise there. Yes, the old katana joke. Well, not a joke, I guess, but yeah. I get where that comes from. I do. Sort of like I would be actually interested to try. I don't know if this is a huge thing over there, like Italian whiskey, because their whole culinary tradition is based around like having to work with not great base ingredients from like the farmland and just like refine the hell out of it. So I'd be fascinated to see what they did with whiskey. Fair enough. So let us just leave it at Pete. I like it. I basically always want more. But enough about that. I believe it's time to take on Blaine. Yes? Bug Tote, you have... Because I am allowed to grind up after the gym battle to get up to level 47, so... yeah. So my strategy here is basically lead with Bug Tote and kill everything. And, yeah, I don't think I need to think about it too too much more deeply than that. Maybe swap in Cuck Fanto. Ooh, I don't have a whole lot of experience with aperitifs and Amari. No, I don't think that is. Yeah, those of you who've been following this for a while know I like to do, like, war rooms, where I kind of cut away and do an exaggerated, approximation of my chances. I don't have that ready because I started the stream early. My apologies, but, yeah, I'm not expecting to have much trouble with this guy. I am going to save, just in case my cat Revia comes along and turns off the computer. It hasn't happened yet, but I know it's going to happen eventually on stream. Oh, French whiskey. I could see that. Oh, Indian, alas. You know, Indian food, a lot of people are crazy about it. I could kind of take it or leave it. So, I could see that maybe being true for... Yeah, okay. Think I'm ready. Did I remember to turn on animations? Because this is actually a battle that matters. Yes. Alright, let's fight a Blaine. Ha! I am Blaine. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. He said the line. He said the line. I don't think I'd judge Indian food by biz. Oh, Amaret Fusion. Okay, noted. I'll have to remember that. Blaine leads with a mere Growlithe. Bugtote, annihilate. A critical hit. Bugtote out for blood. You'll love to see it. Ah, Ponyta, we've gotten very adept at killing these, haven't we, Bugtote? Yeah. Yeah, Growlithe don't look great. Like its parents are divorced. Oof. Accurate. I still maintain that Rapidash looks like a dog with hooves. Like a very big dog with hooves rather than a horse. In this sprite. I don't know. Does anybody else see that? Anyway, oh, Fire Spin. Could be bad? Oh. Could be annoying. I forgot about old Fire Spin. Still, this is not doing that much. It has to end eventually, and it seems unlikely that it'll do nothing but Fire Spin. Or it could miss. That works too. Nice. On the same page. Alright, down you go. What else you got, Blaine? You're coming at me with this weak shit. Okay, Arcanine. I think they were different between red and blue and yellow, but I think there was the same between red and blue. Alright, how about we confuse Ray? But yeah, Arcanine looks great, as expected. Ember. Wow. Very floofy. Bugtote. Weapons free. Ha! Ah, you love to see it. Fuck. Can't miss twice, right? Ah. Side profile with him looking sideways. Interesting. And just like that, that's another badge, ladies and gentlemen, in other states of being in between. Or otherwise. I am burnt out! You have earned the Volcano Badge. I got tons of money. Ha! The Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. TM38. TM38 contains Fire Blast. Teach it to Fire-type Pokemon. Oh, are they? Okay. Guess I could be wrong. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be good bets. Alright. Well, I'll just be hanging out and continuing to murder Coughings and Ponytas till I get everybody up to level 47, or I run out of steam to talk about things. But that's the end of the main Pokemon stuff for the week. But I am going to keep going for a while longer, because I need to get all these Pokemon up to snuff for Friday, when I face off with Hugh Gaming and Zedward from Play Together, Stay Together, as we take our teams from our Nuzlocke runs through the magic of Pokemon Showdown, and do trainer battles for glory, bragging rights, and points, and also talk about how things went. That's over on Hugh's channel. I will be hosting it here on Friday, and also be promoting it on my Twitter. But yeah, we just gonna be going back to grinding podcast after dominating an old man with a Lapras. Don't search for that on Google. Actually, that's so specific. I'm kind of no. Oh, I forgot to turn off animations. Oh well. I will after I take down this Weezing. Very pleased to, at least so far, I could still suffer a death, to so far have completed yet another week without a death. The only casualty I've suffered thus far is my Pidgey in Mount Moon. As someone who's basically only looking up like encounter tables and what moves do in Gen 1, because I know there's wacky shit like Karate Chop being normal instead of fighting. I've been going into these mostly blind. And it feels good that it's going this far. I haven't been doing super well in the PvP I just plugged. Not really well at all. Hugh and Zed both know a lot more things about me than in Pokemon. But, you know, I'm having fun, and mostly this is just, I can finally get the experience of Gen 1, these games that people talk so highly about, you know? I feel like so many people who are fans of Pokemon are like, oh, the Gen 1 games are the best, although a lot of the time they're talking about Fire Red and Leaf Green, which I also have not tried. We'll definitely have to at some point. I think we have plans to, as the Pokeboomers. Yeah. Hugh knows a lot about Pokemon, and the dude does his research when he doesn't know the gaps. Me, I just kind of... I'm a little more okay with bumbling through it. I think he was the one who... yeah, I'm almost certain he was the one who suggested the idea in the first place. I'm glad he did. Been having a lot of... Oh, that's more defense than I expected you to have. Well, good to hear we sold you on them. Yeah, we try to do our best to keep things moving along. You know. It's kind of ideal that we have three of us, I think, because then just one of us can be on dedicated commentary duty. I was really worried about doing it. Yeah, no more Blissey battles. Yeah, that Blissey was... Oh. Oh yeah? Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll raise it to the guys. Because I know we plan on moving along to Gen 2 at least. And if nothing else, we do have people playing along with us where, I don't know if you saw after the main PvP on Friday, we did battles with anyone who's Nuzlocking along with us. Just kind of more like relaxed and for fun. You know, they can kind of like play on their own time. Yeah, fair. It would be... it would be kind of insane to try and, like, start a Nuzlocke and catch up now. Because, yeah, game's nearly done. Because, yeah, we only have Giovanni left, right? Yeah. Or, I mean, whoever the mysterious 8th gym leader could be. Spoilers for Generation 1 Pokemon games, I guess? I will be interested to see Giovanni become something of a threat, because I feel like he's just been a pushover. Like, I kind of had this vision of him as kind of being this, kind of meme-worthy, like, badass in Pokemon, because, you know, he gets talked up so much in Gen 2, he's the leader of Team Rocket, which is kind of the most, like, dumb and stupid, but also kind of, like, pure team of the teams. But so far in this game, it's just been, he's like, oh, you will not disrupt our plans, and then he just does shit like use Scratch and his Nidoqueen, and I'm like, oh, okay. I one-hit kill your Nidoqueen. Very underwhelming. I guess never meet your heroes. He was my inspiration for Pokecrime. But he didn't live up to the legend. Or something, I don't know. I do feel like the difficulty scaling is, and I've talked about this on the Pokeboomers podcast on Fridays. I feel like the difficulty scaling is a little all over the place in this one. Like, I know, kids game. This is very much our challenge is never a thing they intended for people to do. But aside from like week 1, you know, Brock, where it's like, hey, my Pokemon are like 9 levels higher than a lot of yours probably are, and you're like, oh my god. A lot of it's just kind of been pretty face roll. Surge? Really? I did not feel that. Although, I guess I kind of T-posed on him, because at that time I had my Nidoqueen Revia in the party, so that's most of his moves just tossed out the window because of ground immunity to electric. So, he didn't feel threatening to me. Though, I think that's one of the ones where he is a bigger threat in yellow? I'm forgetting now what Hugh's fight with him looked like. Ugh, don't you start up with this Diglett garbage. Diglett? I just don't like it. It's just all speed, mediocre attack, bad defense, bad special, just... Ugh. Ah, okay, fair enough. Well, not that you know by looking at my current team comp, I actually also started Squirtle, but my Wartortle has been sitting in the PC for a few weeks now. Like, I don't know, I kind of grew dissatisfied with how defense-oriented it was, and I think mine's growths are also a little slanted away from special towards, oh, a miss. Slanted away from special towards attack, and that just kind of got on my nerves. I didn't help things by teaching my Nidoqueen Bubble Beam rather than my Wartortle, but I felt like just kind of continually in the game and in our PvP fights, Wartortle was just kind of sitting there. Like, I would swap him in if I needed him to take a hit, and that would kind of be it. He would basically not be able to do anything on his own. Which is unfortunate. I know a lot of people love Blastoise. Like, I ran Blastoise in Gen 2 most of the time, when you can get one of the starters in Kanto. And he seemed great. But, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it this time. That, and I talked to the people I call the tacticians, the the group behind the scenes, who know a lot more about Pokemon than me, who are kind of giving me some advice here and there. And they said, nah, just Lapras, dude. Yeah, fair. I'm interested to see how the Elite Four feel. Because I know that, there's no post-game, there's just the Elite Four. That's it, that's the final challenge, which I kind of admire the purity of that. Like, I love Gen 2, but a lot of Kanto feels very... And I know there's reasons for that, like hardware limitations. It's frankly incredible that they were able to put 2 regions on one little original Game Boy cart. But a lot of it just felt very superfluous. And then, of course, there's Mount Silver, which is amazing, but it's kind of like, Gen 2 is like a shonen anime, and then you have your filler arc of the original region of Kanto, which is a shame because I have a lot of unkind things to say about how these Gen 1 games work, but I like the region. I like the region a lot. I think it's well designed, just in terms of like its physical layout and like the various little attractions and things along the way. Yeah. I mean, it was a very Dragon Quest III move of them, because that game did a similar thing. But I'm not gonna assume anyone here knows Dragon Quest, so I'll spare you the details. But yeah, it is cool that they added that. Like, even as a young Vimbert who had never played the Gen 1 games, but I'd watched the hell out of the anime. I was like, oh, like Pallet Town, all this Pewter City, all this stuff on the road to Viridian City. And I was like, oh, it's so cool that it's like the same Elite Four. And like, oh, there's Koga. I think I saw him in the anime. And they were like, hey, yo, what up? Go wander around Kanto now. And I was like, oh, I can do that? That's a thing? It was pretty cool. I was that kid who bought those scholastic book fairs that they would have at schools. I would buy, like, the Pokedex guide to gold, silver, or red, blue, or whatever, and, like, try to, Oh, no, Koga was a meme. Like, granted, I was running Hypno and Kadabra, but my team just absolutely, bulldozed him. I want to say it was a little sad, but it was more just funny. I mean, your mileage may vary depending on your team setup, of course, but... Yeah, particularly in a Nuzlocke, like... I know he was a little mad that I managed to nab an Abra. Well, probably combination mad and impressed. I mean, I was ecstatic at the time, because Abra was always one of my go-tos in Gen 2. Like... Honestly, a lot of my go-tos were Gen 1 Pokemon, just because I was like, oh, they were cool in the anime. And a lot of newer ones, they were like, yeah, alright, like Natu, Xatu, yeah, okay, but Abra, though. Abra. There are a few Pokemon I've caught along the way that I kind of wished I would use a bit more, but... Yeah, the Sabrina episodes were pretty cool. Because that was the one with, like, the Haunter and everything. Yeah. Where she was just like this, just emotionless shell. And I think they even did some weird, like, ghost possession stuff in there. Just anime casually being like, hey, we're gonna go into, like, light horror for a little bit. The kids watching like, haha, what? Yeah, Hunter is one of the ones I kind of wish that I'd used. Because it's sort of funny. I'm just by virtue of us doing a point system and like me wanting to be somewhat competitive in the PvP, at least, you know, making the other guys work for it. I've been playing real cautious, and so you know, as you can see on my overlay, I've only suffered 1 KO on my team. And so I've just kind of been spoiled for choices a little bit. So kind of the appeal of a Nuzlocke where you use these weird Pokemon you never bother with, I just kind of haven't had that happen. Like that Tangela. Let's be real. I'm probably not going to use that Tangela. And that's just kind of, I have a heavy bias against grass types. Though if it would be a good counter to Hugh's trade Evos, the Starmie, then I might consider it. Obviously not an option for this week because your PvP team is whatever you defeat the gym leader with, so at this point I'm locked in. But I could think about this for our final 2 weeks, perhaps. Really? Yeah, I've kind of always been in the same place, like, ugh, grass type. Ugh. It's probably because I like flying so much, I just always think of grass as just cannon fodder. I'm like, oh yes, they exist to be hit with my wing attacks and fly. My secret identity is just Faulkner from Gen 2. But yeah, I feel like I always end up with like 8,000 things that can counter grass, so in my mind, grass is just always bad. I mean, those of you who have been following along for the whole time saw how rapidly I kind of grew to appreciate Vileplume, my Nap and Fap, and then just kind of ditch him immediately. I mean, Vine Whip, I'm kind of here for Vine Whip. Like, on my Gen 2 practice run, I caught a Bellsprout, and that Vine Whip does some work. You know, it's better than, like, Water Gun. I will agree that Bind is, like, garbage, though. Can't deny that. But I feel like they just never get... They never get that one, like, solid, reliable, showstopper move. Well, those things kind of contradict each other. There's no consistent, like, powerful move. Like, there's no Earthquake for ground, Surf for water, you know, Fly for flying. What does Grass have? Like, Solar Beam, where you have to spend a turn charging up to do damage? That's not great. Yeah, and Mega Drain, like, there's a power rating of, like, 40 in Gen 1. I don't know about, oh, Giga Drain. Yeah, whatever. The more powerful Absorb. Maybe it's more powerful later. I'm not sure. Yeah. Fire is always solid. I don't remember what... I think I usually went water as a kid. I think. Cannot quite remember. I always used to think, and probably part of this was as a kid, you know, being like, oh, something like Pikachu. Like, what if their starter types were like fire, water, electric? Although I guess fire doesn't counter electric, so no, that would be stupid. Never mind. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of the games, it's so hard to get a good electric type Pokemon. Like, my captures this granted, Nuzlocke, you know, very much weights your odds My options were a Voltorb, who I accidentally KO'd, a Magnemite, who I accidentally KO'd. That's it. That's the only electric types who have shown up. Well, that I could capture. There was the Electabuzz that showed up immediately after I KO'd the Magnemite in the power plant to make me angry. Oh, water ground electric. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that would be neat. I feel... Oh. The Masked Ghost. Thank you so much for the... Did it play the... Hang on. I don't know that it played the audio. What's up with that? Okay, there we go. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that would be a neat thing for Pokemon to do if they ever wanted to change it up a bit more. Welcome, Ghost. This is Nuzlocke I do, in case you haven't been lurking for a bit. I compete with 2 other streamers on Fridays. We kind of do like a gym a week. And here I am just getting my team up to our current level cap of 47, so I'm ready to fight them on Friday and just kind of chatting about whatever. Hope you're having a good evening or whatever time it might be in your time zone. Feel free to hang out. We still didn't hear the follow sound? It played on my end. I will have to investigate that. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to fix that afterwards. Yeah, that is 5 moves, Pinnacle. Oh, toss-up. Okay. Nice. Good old Pokemon Red. This is my first time going through the Gen 1 games. For whatever reason, as a kid, I was just a Gen 2 boy. It's been an interesting experience. To say the least. I think I still have a Seismic Toss TM in my PC. I really should put it on somebody. Probably Kadabra, if I'm being honest. Take advantage of that speed a little bit. Cockfanto, I regret your name a little bit. You were named in anger, when I was in a very dark place. Nice, nice. Game Boy Color. How far are you in your run? Are you doing a Nuzlocke or just nice and casual? Or I guess a something lock. There's all kinds of different permutations you can do. Also, I meant to ask Pinnacle, does Skull Bash get, like, better in later generations? I was always under the impression that it was kind of not great. Regular game, nice. Nice, just got Surf. And thus the world opens up. No. I mean, yeah, that's kind of things you do. Your kid like, oh yeah, it can headbutt things. But it's like Skull Bash, it's cooler than Headbutt. I get that. I get that. I can't think of any specific examples I used to do, but I know Hugh has told the story about his Charizard that had nothing but fire moves like Ember, Flamethrower, Fire Spin, Fire Blast. And that was its moveset, because fire Pokemon. This is the stuff that we did when we were young. Playing the Pokemans. I probably had some really dumb movesets on my team back then, too. Luckily, I've gotten older and, in theory, wiser. More Tornade! Yeah, I think the closest thing I ever got to like a tactical moveset was what I like to run on Pidgeot in Gen 2, which was fly, return, attract, and the fourth thing I don't remember. I just, because it was a female Pidgeot, and I always thought it was like so cool that like any of the numerous male Pokemon, I could just use attract and suddenly annoy them out of like missing their turns. Probably Mudslap. Probably Mudslap. So I could like attract them out of losing their turns, and also lower their accuracy and just basically make it so they could never touch my glorious bird. And then, of course, inevitably one of them would connect, and Pidgeot's low defenses would come to bear, and my bird would go down. But while it worked, it was beautiful. Oh, in the run, they're down there in the lower right, but currently I've got Dragonair, Lapras, Snorlax, Hypno, Kadabra, and Fearow. I started with Squirtle, but I made the perhaps controversial decision to bench it, because Lapras came along and I don't know, it seemed like it was gonna kind of be better. I know Blastoise is really good, but I'm making weird decisions. The old turtle's definitely gonna go back on my squad should I happen to lose my Lapras. I mean, if I lose my Lapras, it's going to be a dark, dark day, but nice. I played a little bit of Yellow to kind of prepare for this challenge, because that was when I had most readily at hand, and because I wasn't sure which version we were all going to do. We ended up doing different versions, which makes sense, I think, but... Aesthetics. The true choice as to whether or not to run a Pokemon. Oh yeah, but I mean in Yellow, at least you can catch a bunch of things that learn double kick early. Back Blastoise looked like a pile of rope. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound too far off from how it looks in Gen 2 either. I mean, I'm assuming autocorrect. On mobile, perhaps? I love all the chonk in Gen 1. Fat Pikachu and so many others are just like, they're just kind of pudgy. Ah, Charizard starter, very nice. Yeah, we did a draft among us 3 streamers who were doing it. I picked Squirtle first, kind of for no reason. Pikachubs, exactly. You know, immortalized in the original Pikachu card in the trading card game as well, I believe. Ah, there's 47 for Kobe, our Kadabra. Almost 150 special. It's beautiful. Alright, Dragonair needs a little attention. Probably a lot of attention. It takes a lot of XP to level up. Oh, okay, we're not that far off. And actually, come to think of it, I skipped a bunch of swimmers. That's probably a little more interesting than just watching me run around Pokemon Mansion, huh? They're also going to be weak to Thunderbolt, so... yeah. Let's go beat up some people swimming in the ocean, shall we? I have no idea if that's a smart move for, IVs or EVs or whatever. That's the knowledge that, or lack of knowledge rather, that's truly going to start to screw me over as we move on to later gens, because I don't know how all that stuff works. I just know something, Oblivion stats go up more if you do more good things. I don't know. And yeah, I know in brief how it works, but I don't know enough to exploit it. Cinnabar in the West is a lab for Pokemon. Yes, I've been there. Sadly, I did not revive our Lord Helix. Because I started, or wait, who was it that did it first? Was it Zed, Hugh, or me? Anyway, one of us, we got to the fossil, and somebody in chat, I think it was one of the other hosts, was like, oh, flip a coin to see which one you're gonna pick. Oh, hang on, I think I need to give my chat tracker a punt again. I think it's messing up. I may go away for a second, but I'll be right back. I think. Hello? We still good? God, I gotta fix my follow sounds, and I gotta fix my chat follower. Why is everything not working today? Test, okay. I see that. I see that, thank you. Oh, really? What did you think about the red Gyarados, then? Zed flipped a coin, that's right. Check 1, 2, I see that as well. Thank you for helping out. Yeah, I just couldn't remember, Fox, if Zed did it first or Hugh did. Because I know it got suggested to one of us by somebody. Oh, fair enough, because it is kind of addressed with the Gyarados. I mean, I encountered Pokerus in Gen 2, and I think my third run ever. And I was like freaking out. I was like, what is this weird secret thing? Should I like delete my game? Is it gonna get corrupted? Because I didn't know what it did. Ah, yeah, there we go. Inception. My boyfriend gave me big pearls. Pearl necklace? I'll see myself out. Yeah, I thought that was kind of a fun thing to do, to flip a coin. Which one did you get, Inception? I think you told us, but I do not recall. Or if you'd rather leave it a surprise for After Dark. It's me, her boyfriend. Ah, of course. Okay, you got Omanite. You obtained the Lord Helix. Bidoof! Oh no! Will not use. I see. Don't touch my pearls. Okay, that's gotta get Rhea pretty close, right? 4,000 more XP. You know, Bidoof's got some fans out there. I don't quite understand why, but I rode my bird Pokemon here. Oh good, I can use some Ice Beam on you. He rode his bird Pokemon all the way out here to a tiny platform in the middle of an ocean. Truly a great tourist destination. I mean, Rollout. Rollout's pretty good. That's all I'm saying. I think, isn't it also really good as, just an HM mule? I think that's a thing. Oh, maybe. That makes sense. True, nothing is Whitney's Miltank. But yeah, I could see that. Bird being hungry for fish. I mean, I made that joke earlier with my Firo. No, no! My birds can't fly me back! Ha ha ha! What a story, Mark! Anyway... Oh, is Rattata like a really good HM mule as well? I thought they could only learn, like, cut and strength? Could be wrong. I fear no man but that Miltank. Yeah, that Miltank is basically the only thing I'm worried about in Gen 2 once we get there. Oh, Flash. Okay. I feel like I was looking at my Raticate to learn Flash, though, and I don't think that was an option. I could be wrong, though. Been wrong before. Strength is good, though. Like, Oh, yeah, I think that's Chuck. Fire Blast? For real? Man, that's wild. Are you on vacation too? Not exactly. We're out here battling for glory. Raticate is great. In our early weeks, I loved it when the Pokeboomers PvP meta was basically who had the best Raticate. Oh! Perfect! Level 47 for Rhea. Alright, great. We will polish this one off, and then I will bid you good evening. I appreciate everyone for hanging out and watching me struggle bust my way through this. I might talk a little bit about my plans for Pokemon tomorrow, but I won't be back with more Pokemon till Friday when I'm doing that big PvP thing. Check us out if you like. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing a Shuffle Wednesday where I play a different game every 30 minutes, totally randomly generated, lots of funny cursed stuff. Probably same deal Saturday. I appreciate y'all for spending a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. I deeply appreciate it. I want to thank Mask Ghost again for the follow. Do appreciate that. I'm shooting for affiliate one of these days, just kind of lacking in follows, but hey, I'll get there. Now let me see if there's anyone I can recommend y'all to that's a friend of mine who's streaming. Oh, perfect. I talked a little bit earlier about a friend of mine who's a VTuber. And she is streaming Temtem, which, if you don't know, is kind of like loosely based on Pokemon anyway. Her name's Semper Victor. She runs a really good, entertaining stream. She speaks like 4 different languages or some crazy thing. Yeah, she's good people. But that is going to wrap it up for me. My name is Vimbert, and I'll see you around the internets.